Hello guys, this is Adam Multiple Healing. I'm here with another video. I know I wanted to make another video or a different podcast last week. I'll be honest, I haven't exactly set a schedule on how many videos I wanted to make a week. I would say maybe 2 to 3. I really think 3 is good because I feel like I could put the time and effort into it. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is actually what I've been guided. Today I asked my guides specifically what should I talk about today for my highest good, and I got 3 things: the power of the word, karma, and emotions. Now, the power of the word. If you read Don Miguel Ruiz, The 4 Agreements, he talks about the power of your word, because if you think about it, we as humans, we're the only species on the planet that can speak, communicate. I know animals communicate with each other, but it's not as to the extent of humans, because our words create our reality. Think about it. You say, I'm good enough for this, I deserve this, I can do it, as opposed to I can't do it, I don't deserve this, I'm not loved, whatever. Even just saying these words, they provide like an emotional charge into my system. It could be positive affirmations, negative affirmations, but being conscious of what your words are in your thoughts and what you speak, they do have power to them, because it creates your mindset. Like I said, if you constantly shower yourself with these positive ideas, these positive affirmations, you're going to have a positive mindset. I believe that is a key to success. One of the keys to success. Everyone has their own definition about success, but I look at it as having a fulfilled life, being happy, doing what you love. And I don't think you could really achieve this with a negative mindset, a victim state mindset. If you believe, I'll give you guys an example. About a year or 2 ago, I did practice just being super, super mindful, and just being aware of all my negative stories were coming from. What were they doing to me? And I actively would change them in the moment and constantly repeat, I am a champion, I deserve it. My life, the actions I started taking, I started waking up at 4 a.m., I started reading every day, and it was because I was hypnotizing myself into believing this mindset. And I'll be honest, sometimes I go back to my old ways, but it was really cool to say I can shape my mind, and you shape it with the word, as we are super, super creative beings, and we can create heaven. We can create a heaven-like mindset. There's people out there that may not have the best circumstances out there, but they're super happy because they see life in this positive light. Or there's people that have everything, they have more than enough to survive, all their needs are met, but they conjure up a story that is unproductive. My father, during the recession, he would actually say, you guys don't expect to have much food on the table. We have to go to soup kitchen soon. And I'm not sure if that's true or not, because obviously we never went to the soup kitchen, but he would say stuff like this. Or like my brother, he was having a bad day, and then he said, oh, you shouldn't be depressed. I should be depressed because I have all the problems. You don't have any problems. Whatever your parenting idea is, I just think that word, it ruins a person's mindset. How could he get up in the morning thinking, oh, it doesn't matter how my business is doing, I'm going to go to a soup kitchen anyway. Really stops your momentum, your growth. And with karma is something I've been really interested in the past year or so. I'm not so much about reward and punishment. I think it's about the energy that you're exuding in the present moment. If you're giving out positive energy, you look people in the eye and you give them a prayer, a silent prayer, a blessing. I practice this. I do this when I go onto the street. I look people in the eye and I say, I bless you. I wish you all the happiness, all your dreams come true. And it feels great because I don't know this person, but I'm blessing them anyway. And you could do this to loved ones, of course. And it just feels good because what I'm giving out is good, positive energy, and I naturally receive it back. Because with imagination, you can either bless or curse. We all have the ability. And if you start cursing people, you're having arguments in your mind, cursing people, cursing your circumstances, you're going to create that negative energy inside yourself, and that's going to exude, and people are going to pick up on that, and they won't like it too much. I like to think about reality as a mirror. Whatever you do reflects back to you, right? So if you're a loving and kind being, you'll see a loving and kind reflection back. If you're a negative being, you're going to get the negativity back. And it also goes back to the word. If you believe, if you're attacking the world, my circumstances aren't right, I'm a victim, you're going to see that because you're attacking the world, and you're going to see it back in that reflection. Now, emotions, they guide us. They can control us if we allow them. And for me, I feel guided to actually master my emotions, because where the emotions come from, they come from the thoughts, the belief systems that we have in that moment. But emotions can be a great, powerful tool for manifestation. I'm reading this book, Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza, and he's talking about how you feel as if you already have this thing. And it's not only him, Dr. Wayne Dyer talked about it as well, because, if you really think about it, we don't really necessarily want that thing. We want the feeling of it, the vibration of that thing. But we don't even allow ourselves to feel that because, it's not here yet. But if you say it's not here yet, you're implying a separation from your desire, from what you have. And the thing is, everything is happening now. We know quantum mechanics. All realities are happening right now. So that reality exists. So instead of feeling lack, saying I don't have this thing yet, I'm going to strive for it, you have the feeling as if you already have this. I'll be honest, it already worked. On my page, Adam Multiple Healing, I had a desire to get my first paying client, and it happened. And of course I was happy, but it just felt so natural. It felt like, of course I created this. I already felt it before. Because emotions, they can pull us towards, like Tony Robbins talks about having pulling goals, not push goals. A lot of us has push goals, like I have to do this or else something bad will happen. And sometimes that can help you, but I would rather have more pull goals and push. Want to be pulled to where I want to be. And the way to get pulled is by your emotions. Imagine, like with this business and being pulled, like I know I can get these clients. I have this feeling. I know I can heal people. I know I can do it. It makes me feel good just even thinking about it. Of course, I'm naturally being pulled into action. I don't feel like I have to do a Facebook Live. I feel like I want to do a Facebook Live. I don't feel like I have to make a podcast or YouTube video. I feel like I want to, because I'm being pulled by emotions. I'm using them for my advantage. And of course, as Abraham Hicks says, your emotions are your guidance system. If you're feeling resistance to something, that I would say 9 times out of 10, that means don't do it. And what's that 110? Well, because sometimes our conditioned mind, our comfort mind, stops us from doing what we want. For example, like approaching someone that we find attractive. And there's that fear, like, rejection, whatever. And you could say it's your emotions, but I feel like that's just your condition, how you condition yourself to be afraid or whatnot. 9 times out of 10, when you feel like resistance to not do something, don't do it. But if you feel like, I have to do this, I just feel it in my heart, in my gut, then I would say to do it. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. Please leave a comment. Like my Facebook page. I'd really appreciate it. I do Facebook Lives. I try to do three times a week. You could hop on Facebook Live, see my healings in actions. Please leave a like, a subscribe. I'd like to hear you guys' feedback. And take care, and God bless.